Chosen one, what I'm about to tell you carries divine urgency. This is not just another message, and it is a spiritual summons you cannot overlook. If these words have found you, understand this: you were not brought here by accident. God Himself has aligned your steps to this very moment. Your time has come. The final war is no longer approaching. It has begun, and it begins with you. This is not the hour for uncertainty or delay. The spiritual battle has intensified, and heaven is calling you to stand firm in the center of it. You, chosen one, have been marked to rise in this appointed time. God has declared that the final conflict has entered its fullness, and you are being positioned at its core. But hear this carefully. This is no ordinary war. It will not be fought with swords nor waged with human strength. The battleground is unseen. The weapons are spiritual: faith, divine awareness, unwavering courage, and the still small voice that leads you. Your transformation is already unfolding. The very things you've prayed over, cried for, and hoped to see are shifting into reality. As one of God's chosen, you are about to witness alignments so divine they will leave you in awe. Do not scroll away. Don't just watch casually. Help us reach 40,000 subscribers by commenting the number 99 below. That number carries prophetic weight, a signal released into the atmosphere, magnifying the reach of this divine call. If you truly are chosen, your spirit will not let you turn away. You'll feel the pull deep within, knowing this word is yours. But take heed. Not everyone will be able to receive what's coming next. Some will feel the urge to stop. Others will sense resistance. But if you endure to the end, divine wisdom will awaken within you, unlocking guidance that will forever shift your path. Stay until the last word. Let the Spirit move through you. The time is now. A sacred decree has been spoken from heaven. This is a call for the chosen to ready themselves for the most defining conflict in existence. This is not mere warning or random prophecy. It is the unveiling of heaven's greatest move. The divine plan is unfolding, and God is summoning those who carry His mark to step forward boldly. Hesitation can no longer remain. The war of destinies is not coming, it is here. You must take your position. This announcement is not empty or symbolic. It is the result of generations of spiritual alignment. The battle is both invisible and tangible. It will press into every sphere of life: your relationships, your finances, your purpose. But God's message remains steady and clear. Prepare yourself, for the war has already begun, and your role within it is crucial. This is not a war fought with swords or bullets, but with unwavering faith, divine courage, and spiritual endurance. The time has come to rise, to stand firm, and to be counted among the chosen ones. In this very moment, creation itself trembles. The heavens are stirred, fully aware of the weight of what is unfolding. The voice of God thunders through your soul. Prepare for the final war. The moment is now. There is no turning back. What lies ahead will test every part of who you are. You will be stretched beyond comfort, refined by fire, and shaped into who you were always meant to become. But take heart, and you will not walk this path alone. God's presence will go before you, strengthening your steps, empowering you to fulfill your purpose in this divine confrontation. The final war is not a new revelation. It has been written in the sacred timeline of humanity since the beginning. Ancient battles were fought for the soul of creation, each one preparing the chosen for this appointed hour. This moment is the convergence of all that has been foretold. Across generations, when humanity stood at the edge of collapse, God raised voices, warriors, and visionaries to bridge the divide. This is more than a worldly conflict. It is a war of spirit, a clash between light and shadow, truth and deception, heaven and hell. The spiritual battle is as real as the trials that touch your daily life. And now, this final confrontation will determine whether humanity ascends in unity or falls into chaos. Look around. The evidence is undeniable. Global unrest, moral confusion, economic instability, natural upheaval, none of it is coincidence. These are signs of alignment, pieces of prophecy moving into position. Heaven's army is awakening, and you are being summoned. God's call echoes right now in this very instant. This is your divine summons. You have been equipped, shaped, and positioned for such a time as this. The question heaven asks is not, can you do it, but will you rise? Will you step into your divine identity and take your place among the chosen? The whole world watches as destinies unfold. The stakes have never been higher. The journey ahead will demand everything from you: your faith, your patience, your strength. but the reward will be eternal. You were chosen because God saw in you the endurance to prevail. Every hardship you've faced has been preparation for this moment. This battle will press you beyond limits you never knew existed, but within that testing lies your awakening. God has searched your heart and found you ready. This is no time for hesitation or delay. The hour has struck. The trumpet has sounded. The world needs your obedience now. You are not alone in this. Celestial forces surround you, guiding your every move, guarding your path as you advance into destiny. But faith requires action. You must step forward, fully trusting that heaven stands behind you. Only when you move in obedience will you discover the true depth of your strength and the limitless reach of your anointing. Understand, this is no symbolic challenge. This is the final battle for the soul of humanity. The darkness has gathered its forces, relentless and cunning, determined to disrupt the divine order. This is a war for hearts, minds, and nations, a struggle for truth itself. The enemy will use distraction, temptation, and fear to weaken your resolve, but you must hold firm. Each hardship you face, each storm you weather is part of your divine training. Every obstacle is sharpening your spirit, refining your armor, preparing you for victory. Remember, this is not merely about surviving what's coming. It is about overcoming. The end of this battle will not be defeat. Your victory is certain, because the one who called you never loses. For this battle is not yours alone. It is for the world, for generations yet to come. The decisions you make in this hour will echo far beyond your lifetime. This is the final confrontation, and your obedience will help shape its outcome. But before you can face the battles that rage around you, you must first conquer the war within. The sacred war always begins in the heart. You must face the shadows that dwell within, your fears, doubts, temptations, and sins. This is a battle you cannot afford to lose, for every victory outward begins with victory inward. The darkness within must be confronted. Every toxic thought, every destructive habit, everything that distances you from God must be surrendered. The purification of your soul is your first act of warfare. God will walk beside you through this inner refining, but you must choose to release what no longer serves your divine calling. This process will demand everything. It will pull at your emotions, test your endurance, and reveal your true strength. Yet, as you let go of what is unholy, divine energy will surge within you. The more you release, the more clearly you will feel the nearness of God. His voice, His direction, His flame burning in your spirit. That is when you are truly prepared to enter the greater battlefield. The holy war starts within, and through that purification, you are made ready to stand unshaken in the outer fight. The first step toward victory in this final war is to break the chains of sin and negativity that have bound you for too long. Every destructive pattern that has kept you from your purpose must be shattered. This will not be easy, and purification is rarely painless, but every release is a triumph. Each harmful trait you surrender is one barrier removed between you and your divine destiny. As you cleanse your inner world, you become a vessel strong enough to carry the fire of God. The more purified you become, the greater your spiritual authority in this war. God longs to equip you with supernatural strength, but He can only fill what has been emptied of the unworthy. This is not a single moment of change, it is a lifelong transformation. Each day offers new opportunities to shed the old and embrace the divine newness within you. By confronting darkness daily, you step into the role of a true spiritual warrior. In this sacred battle, your greatest weapon is not anger or might. It is your unwavering faith in God. Every test will try to shake that faith, to make you doubt what you know is true. But faith is not fragile belief. It is the anchor that holds when the storms rage. It is trust in God's unseen plan, confidence in His unseen hand, and certainty that even when the path feels impossible, He is with you. Your faith will be tested again and again, but with each trial it will grow stronger like steel forged by fire. Every victory will deepen your conviction and expand your light. When you hold fast to your faith through chaos, you become a beacon for others. Your endurance will inspire them to rise. In this holy war, faith is both your shield and your sword, your defense against deception and your weapon of victory. It will cut through confusion and lead you through the fiercest storms. This is not a time to be passive or silent. The final war demands action, spiritual, emotional, and physical. God has prepared and equipped you, but you must move. Faith that sits idle is not faith at all. Step forward boldly. The role assigned to you is unique. Whether to lead, to intercede, to speak, or to act in quiet strength, It is all part of heaven's orchestration. Nothing you do for God is ever wasted. Every word, every prayer, every act of obedience weaves into a divine pattern shaping this world's redemption. At times, the battle will feel too vast. You may feel small or overwhelmed by its magnitude, but never forget you do not fight alone. With every step of faith, heaven moves with you. God's presence surrounds you, His angels accompany you, and His Spirit empowers you. Stand firm and move forward. This is your appointed hour, the very moment for which you were created. As you engage this war, divine guidance will come to you in ways beyond your understanding, through intuition, whispers in prayer, prophetic dreams, or sudden clarity. These are not random impulses. They are God's signals directing your every step. As you obey, you'll see divine timing unfold with perfect precision. Unexpected doors will open, circumstances will align, and your presence will impact lives in ways you may not fully comprehend yet. Trust the process. Even in moments of uncertainty, know that God's hand is writing your story. Every action inspired by His Spirit carries eternal weight. As you walk in obedience, your unconscious movements will become instruments of heaven's will. You will notice divine patterns forming around you, guidance that never errs, favor that never fades. You'll move naturally yet powerfully, and everything you touch will carry lasting purpose. For the chosen ones, this is how the final war begins. Not just with noise and fire, but with hearts purified, faith unbreakable, and steps aligned with divine purpose. War, God Himself will clothe you in divine protection, a sacred garment woven not of fabric but of pure spiritual energy. This garment is your invisible armor, designed to shield you from the darkness that moves against you while amplifying the power within you. It is more than protection, it is activation. When you wear this spiritual mantle, your authority expands. Your words gain weight, your presence radiates light, and your actions carry the unmistakable imprint of divine purpose. You may not see this cloak with physical eyes, but your spirit will know when it rests upon you. It feels like a luminous covering, a mantle of light wrapping you in strength. In dreams you may even glimpse it, shimmering, radiant, and alive with God's glory. This divine garment is both protection and purpose, enabling you to walk as a vessel of heaven's power in the midst of earth's chaos. When you wear this sacred attire, you are more than a warrior. You become a living conduit of divine energy. The final war cannot be fought with human weapons, for this is not a conflict of flesh and blood. God will arm you with spiritual instruments far greater than anything forged by hands. These tools are divine gifts, unseen but unstoppable. They will come as blessings, insights, revelations, and supernatural strength. Your chief weapon will be the spoken word, faith-filled speech that manifests reality and aligns with the will of God. You will come to understand that every word you release in faith carries creative power. The atmosphere shifts when you speak truth. Worlds are shaped by what proceeds from your mouth. Through the gift of manifestation, your faith and action will merge to produce miracles. Where there once was lack, there will be abundance. Where doors were sealed, they will burst open. You will call forth solutions where none seemed possible. God will also pour out visions, divine ideas, and inspired dreams that reveal the next steps in your journey. Each revelation is a tool of victory, a piece of heavenly strategy placed in your hands. Handle them with reverence, for they are keys to overcoming the darkness. In this holy battle, words are among your most potent weapons. They are not simply sounds. They are spiritual currents that create, destroy, and transform. When you speak in alignment with God's will, your words pierce through spiritual resistance. In prayer, in declaration, even in casual conversation, what you speak can release the power of heaven. You will begin to witness it, your words reshaping your world, healing wounds, bringing clarity, and opening divine opportunities. But remember, the power of speech flows both ways. The words you hear, the language you consume, the voices you allow into your spirit will shape the condition of your soul. Fill your mind with truth. Surround yourself with faith-filled words, and your spirit will remain fortified. Speak life, speak faith, speak victory. The more your speech aligns with heaven, the more unstoppable your influence becomes. God also speaks to His chosen through dreams, divine messages delivered in the stillness of the night. These prophetic dreams will bring revelation, warning, and direction. In them, you may see symbols, faces, or scenes that hold meaning for your path. Some dreams will unveil coming battles. Others will reveal allies, assignments, or hidden dangers. Pay close attention to these visions, for they are part of your spiritual armor. God's voice in your dreams will not always thunder. Sometimes it will whisper, but it will always carry clarity and peace. Seek His interpretation. Write them down. Act upon them. The ability to discern and obey these messages will become one of your greatest strengths in this holy war. As the final conflict advances, the world will begin to shake. Crises will unfold across nations: financial collapse, political division, environmental turmoil. These will not be random events, but signs that the battle has entered its height. Yet do not fear. These disruptions are part of the divine orchestration, birth pangs of transformation. For every shaking, there will also come supernatural breakthroughs, moments of provision, restoration, and divine opportunity. Even as the world trembles, the faithful will prosper. God's hand will ensure that you have what you need: resources, insight, and favor to fulfill your purpose. Where others see disaster, you will see divine positioning. These global shifts are not meant to destroy, but to realign humanity with the higher order of God's plan. They are the trumpet blasts signaling that the hour of the chosen has arrived. These are not coincidences. They are divine signals, a heavenly alignment awakening those who are ready to see. The chosen ones can feel it deep within, the tremor before the transformation, the stillness before the storm. Heaven is mobilizing its army. The earth is responding. The atmosphere is shifting. The line between the natural and the supernatural is blurring. Those who are spiritually alert can sense it, the pulse of destiny quickening. Do not fear what is coming, for fear is the weapon of the enemy. Stand firm in faith. The final war is not meant to destroy you. It is meant to reveal you. Everything you have endured was training for this hour. Every loss, every tear, every battle has prepared you to rise as a warrior of light. When the surge comes, you will know. It will feel like divine fire igniting your soul. You will see clearly, speak boldly, and walk with authority. You are not ordinary. You are chosen, anointed, and armed for victory. The final war has begun, but so has your unveiling. Heaven is calling your name. Step forward, chosen one. This is your divine moment. The world is waiting for the light that only you can release.